So here's some examples of the tattoo designs that we can make in ChatGPT. I'm going to show you how we do this in ChatGPT through the rest of the video. Just wanted to show you an example first. I'm going to show you how to use this custom GPT to create tattoo designs. So it's gotten a lot more advanced since the last time that I talked about how to make tattoo designs with ChatGPT. I'm going to show you how to use this custom GPT to build out some really cool tattoo designs. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So in the link below, you'll be able to access this custom GPT. And what we're going to do is we're going to feed it a prompt, something like this. We're going to say, make a tattoo design of a realistic John Cena face on my right arm. So when I push that in there, at this point in time, I think it's going to ask us a couple of questions. This is typically the normal flow. It's going to say, any additional details? Do you want the face to have a specific expression, or any additional elements like text or background details? And what size do you envision for the tattoo on this arm? I'll say large on bicep, and then some sort of yelling face, right? So we're gonna see what it comes up with. So it pushed out this, and this guy looks more like the Hulk. So what we're gonna do is try to remove the bicep and kind of change the face. So we're gonna make him look more like John Cena, add a banner that says you can't see me under the face, also just the face, no bicep. It's also worth noting that ChatGPT has gotten very, very careful about depicting any sort of public figures. So you're going to have to really work with that and really be careful, right? Because you're going to have to say like, hey, I want it to resemble or look like. You can't just ask for the exact person. Okay, so we got this and this. Both are okay starters for somebody to kind of work with. They're not super great. Well, let's move on to another prompt. So with this one, I'm going to try for a more traditional style. It's going to have like a bottle of whiskey and then a little banner that says get lost. It'll just be kind of one of those like traditional ones with the banner on top and bottom. So we'll see if we get the traditional style, and we'll see if we get the banner. Okay, so not a bad starter. Definitely kind of cool. Let's go ahead and say, if we can get it to be made colorful, correct spelling, can you make the background have a skull and crossbones instead of the roses? So kind of interested to see if we can add those features and then iterate on this. Okay, so we got this, and I'm going to ask it to change it entirely. I'm going to say, can you modify it to have a skeleton holding the bottle of whiskey, and the skeleton looks kind of drunk. He's wearing a suit. He's holding the bottle of whiskey, and the banner under him says get lost, right? So we're looking for an iteration where it's like, oh, cool, this is kind of a neat idea. We had the black and white version. Yeah, that's cool. And these would all be good starters. They're not really meant to be finals. They're just kind of ideas you could sort of provide to an artist, and they could take it and they could sort of work with it and then get the final version on you, right? Okay, cool. So this is definitely headed in the direction that I was thinking, right? It's colorful. It's got the suit. He's looking at the bottle. He's got kind of a face, right? I don't know what this is, but you know, it's a really good kind of starter concept for a tattoo. Okay, we're going to change up, and we'll go to a different style entirely. So we're going to say make a sleeve that is all hexagons in a blue to black pattern. It's a minimalist style. So we're going to see if it can kind of do just a completely different tattoo style and see what it kind of gets out of that. Okay, cool. So here's a mock-up of that. Pretty much what we were thinking. The patterns aren't perfect. But overall, I could add a little iteration. I could say, can you make the color gradient longer? Can you show this on a human arm for mock-up? Let's just say we just kind of want to see what it looks like just on a person, because that's one of the cool things you can kind of get out of this. Is sort of like a mannequin arm, and this is okay, but it would be kind of neat to see what it looks like on an actual person. So we'll see if the prompt can actually generate that for us. Okay, cool. So we definitely got what we asked for. We got a longer gradient. It's really super full, and then it shows it on a human arm. Okay, so I'm going to add this prompt. I'm going to ask for an abstract style butterfly that has orange in its wings. And so from here, I'm going to move on to a couple different placement prompts to see if it can show me on a couple different places where it would be interesting for this tattoo to go. Okay, cool. So I'm saying, okay, now show me what it would look like on someone's shoulder. So we're asking for this tattoo to be placed on someone's shoulder. Okay, cool. So it changed the style of the actual tattoo, but it showed kind of where it would, what it would look like on here. And it didn't really add the skin. It just kind of did a white overlay. So we're getting closer, but not all the way to what we want. I'm going to give it a different prompt and just kind of show you what it is. So we're going to ask for it to create a chess piece that is all about pirates and pirate ships. So from here, I'm just going to do a couple of refinements, see what we can get that to kind of look like. And overall, this is just about showing you what sort of examples we can kind of get out of a custom GPT like this. Is just for this purpose. Okay, cool. So here you go. This is a concept for a pirate ship. So you got a big pirate ship running down the middle, waves. You got the skulls with wings, and you got kind of these accents going up the top. You got treasure chests and stuff on the sleeves. So if you want to go full pirate, you could totally do that. Very interesting. So I'm going to say, can you show me how it would look in color? And here's a color style. And so this one looks crazy. This looks like an actual shirt, but just a definitely super vibrant depiction of basically kind of this similar sort of design that we saw before. So for the next prompt, I'm going to say, create a tattoo design of a photorealistic watch and a lion and put this on someone's leg. So I want to see if it'll nail some photorealism for us. Okay, so it came out with this lion in a watch. And we're going to ask for those to be separated, but next to each other. But overall, if you kind of put aside that this is completely illogical, you'll see that some of the details are pretty cool, and they definitely would make for a good mock-up. And this kind of shows the placement kind of inside a forearm, or I think, or like a calf, hard to tell. Okay, so at this point we've got representation of two separate tattoos, but what's cool is it does show a photorealistic of both, although this watch is kind of jacked up with the proportions. If somebody was good at photorealism, they could be like, oh, kind of in this style, and then they could fix that and then just boom, go straight to ink. And I'm sure it's harder than that. When I say straight to ink, I'm just meaning like this is a really good starter. This is better than just like a description, probably, for somebody to really agree on what's decided before they actually start drawing. Okay, so I'm going to say, can you make this same lion and wristwatch concept but in a neo-traditional style of tattoo? So we'll see what it does with that. Okay, very interesting. So we got this style now. So we have like a lion and the watch, and then we have a watch over here, and this is turned into more of like an old school clock, really, and it's really kind of morphing with the compass, but it's headed in that direction. And definitely, hey, you know what, looks super cool. Can't really say whether or not this is neo-traditional. It looks kind of in that direction, but I'm gonna go ahead and say, can you do this in black and white traditional, and see what it comes out with that. Okay, and this is what it came up with for black and white. Pretty cool. Well, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you can brainstorm some cool tattoo ideas with this. Definitely check the links below. Those will guide you to this custom ChatGPT so that you can use it. If this is helpful, please throw a like, subscribe for more content like this if you want to learn how to use AI, and thanks for watching.